I'm going to talk to a young guy on the phone, and I would want you guys to listen to the conversation very, very well. So when he is off the lines, we can also have a further discussion on it. I listened to a song from this young guy called Addi. I'm sure his name even tells us he is a reggae dancehall artist. Addi Pundit. That is a pundit like you. He is the real pundit. Yesterday, when I listened to his song, a song directed at Kelvin Boy, he seems to be throwing some jabs at Kelvin Boy, and I'm yet to know the crime that Kelvin Boy committed to have attracted this kind of an attack from Addi Pundit. When he comes on the line, we are going to say more. But then, this is the song coming from Addi Pundit. All right, so you heard the song coming from Addi Pundit. Now I'm going on the phone lines to ask him some one or two questions. What really brought out this song, and again what he wants to achieve with this. Addi Pundit, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Big man, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and you?
We are also doing very fine, full of energy here in the studios of Xylophone FM 102.1. I have just listened to your song. What is the title of the song?
That's Letter to Kelvin Boy.
Letter to Kelvin Boy. Okay, so what was in the letter? What was the content of this letter to Kelvin Boy?
Okay. It's a message to be delivered to him, just to know about what's going on between the current issue between Kelvin Boy and Stonebwoy. And I just sat and composed the song just for Kelvin Boy to know about what's going on. Like, everything is up to. I just want him to know it's unfair. Like, he shouldn't just be throwing that to someone who has given him a helping hand before.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so I was just trying to draw Kelvin Boy's attention, just to let him know we are all grateful for whatever we've achieved so far.
Mm-hmm.
And for someone to help you from the scratch. And everyone knows where Kelvin Boy came from.
Mm-hmm.
From the shows Stonebwoy played with him, the traveling, the tours and other stuff. And I think Kelvin Boy is supposed to be grateful eternally. Like, he's supposed to be grateful always, just to remember the past. And I think I recently heard a song about Kelvin Boy and Manifest, and I got noticed it was throwing jabs to Stonebwoy. And by then I kept mute because I didn't know the real reason behind what's going on. And I was there and I heard another song, New Year, and by listening to the song I found out no, Kelvin Boy is still throwing jabs to Stonebwoy, and I was like, no, it shouldn't be like that. We have to be grateful no matter what the circumstances. We still need to be grateful for everything. So I was just there and I was like, wow, how could Kelvin Boy just become such an ungrateful person? Just to pay evil for someone who has done good to you. So I also tried composing this song to send a message to Kelvin Boy for him to be aware that what he's trying to do is unfair. He just needs to show respect to who the respect belongs to.
I see. Let's go back to some of the things you just said. First of all, you think that the song New Year, you think Kelvin Boy threw some jabs at Stonebwoy. In which of the lines? I have listened to it once. So.
Okay. It was like he wouldn't try and do something whereby someone who once again say he is ungrateful.
He said he wouldn't do anything for someone to accuse him for being ungrateful.
For being ungrateful.
Okay.
And from the statement Stonebwoy made during the issues going on, Stonebwoy was like Kelvin Boy, like he was like Kelvin Boy was ungrateful just because he showed him help from the beginning. And what does it deserve? To be paid back, like to be paid back like this. Yeah, so in Kelvin Boy's lyrics, I found out he was trying to throw jabs again.
Okay.
So I also smartly enough tried composing this song just to reach Kelvin Boy for him to know what he's trying to do is not good.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you said earlier that later on before you were not understanding the issues that caused their breakup, but when you understood it, that was when you realized that really Kelvin Boy was being ungrateful. Now let me ask, what did you find? What really caused the breakaway of Kelvin Boy and Stonebwoy according to your findings?
Okay. I learned about the issues going on between Addi and Kelvin Boy and Stonebwoy. That's what I heard.
No, you said you heard about what? There was a break, a little bit of a break there.
There was a slight misunderstanding between Black CD, Kelvin Boy, and Stonebwoy.
Mm-hmm.
And even when something bad happens like this, Kelvin Boy should still come clean because he's very talented. And I think focusing on his own music without throwing that to Stonebwoy will push him more higher than I think now. But trying to do something whereby someone will find it negatively and positively, that's unfair.
I see. Now the misunderstanding, do you also have an idea who was wrong? Because when it comes to misunderstanding, obviously someone might have caused it. Did you find out that who was wrong in the misunderstanding you're talking about?
Okay. Actually, I found out Kelvin Boy was having a different deal with Black CD.
Mm-hmm.
When the issues came out, that's why I found out that there was an issue going on between Black CD, and it's because of Kelvin Boy being signed under a deal whereby Stonebwoy never had any idea about it. So I think Livingston, who is Stonebwoy, found out, and he was trying to set things straight. But I think Kelvin Boy was trying to prove himself right by saying Stonebwoy wasn't proud of him since from day one. And it isn't nice saying something like this. How could you just say Stonebwoy isn't proud of you? Can someone who is not proud of you just be helping you, playing shows with you, going tours with you? So I was like, no, this isn't the right statement for Kelvin Boy to make.
Oh, okay, I see. Now, Addi Pundits, are you a Beam native?
Actually, I'm a fan of good music, so I support Beam Nation, and I support every other artist who provide good songs. But I think I'm a loyal fan of Beam Nation, though.
Yeah, okay. I love your response, where you came from. So, in short, you are a Beam native.
Yeah, sure.
Good. But I also want to believe you are a musician.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in this case, the fact that you've done a song to Kelvin Boy, that does it mean that you're also creating a beef? If there is a camp for Kelvin Boy, you are creating a beef between you and their camp? Is that what it means?
Okay, it could be like that, but I was trying to express my feeling by sending a message. And when you listen to my song content, you listen to the lyrics, you'll find out I never told any this to Kelvin Boy, but I was trying to advise him to put a stop to what he's up to.
I see. Yes, now, have you spoken to Stonebwoy about this issue between him and Kelvin Boy? Have you had a word with him?
Okay, honestly, not really, because Stonebwoy is outside the country and I've not gotten any close access to him yet. So I'm hoping he will just attend to my calls and text soon.
I see. So what I understand from this is that you are inheriting the enemies of Stonebwoy as well.
Yes, sir.
I see. And is this good for your business as an up-and-coming artist, since you don't know what the future holds for you?
Okay. In this music business, I think it's a good thing for me. What I did, everyone who knows good music, every good music listener would know I came clean. I was clean with the song I brought out. Whereby maybe if Kelvin listening to the song, you'll find out, no, I wasn't trying to diss him. I was just trying to give him a piece of advice.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it might help him to recognize about what's he's been through before. The good things Livingston did for him. Maybe my song will let him pay back his mind to Stonebwoy again and try to reconcile everything. Because unity is all we need.
I see. Now, when Stonebwoy was with Kelvin Boy, did you get a chance to meet Kelvin Boy in any way?
Not really.
Oh, okay. So he has not been closer to you.
No.
Oh, I see. And after that, you think that he is no more your friend. He's no more an artist that you love because he has been ungrateful to Stonebwoy.
No, Kelvin Boy is a good person. So and he's a talented artist. And I think I would be cool becoming friends with him. Yeah, because real friends are those who whereby when you go wrong, they'll try to show you your mistakes just to put you right. So me being a real person, I'm just trying to put Kelvin Boy right for him to know his mistakes.
Okay, I see. Now, are you expecting a response from Kelvin Boy after this letter?
Yeah, I'm just expecting a response whereby Kelvin Boy will be grateful for me what I did by advising him. But I'm not expecting him to maybe reply me with this because it won't end well.
What do you mean by it won't end well? What would you do?
When maybe Kelvin Boy finds out I've just said something about the issues between he and Stonebwoy, and he isn't cool with that, and he tried replying me. Then I have to give him a next reply, whereby it wouldn't be a message or a letter to him. Yeah, but maybe it could be something else.
Something else like what?
Something else like as music. We're doing good music, so when Kelvin Boy replies me, it will depend on the message he will be replying me with.
I see.
Yes,
all right. Now, Addi Pundit, apart from this song, do you have other songs out there?
Yeah, I have a couple of songs. I have more song. I have some song whereby it was showed on TV. Let's say for side in Marsem. I did a song in Marsem. And it was
now do a cappella of Marsem and let me feel you.
Okay. Straight off, nothing I get. Maybe it be better to I get. But so me trying to roll you, missing Marsem be cool you. Plenty girls for my yard say them they press for me. I swear give me another one go, and next one come in my same quantity. I can don't come. K Solomon and me Addi say mina and my same quantity maybe Adoa Abena Equia if you are ya to me for Sahara. Nentie akonoboni amame to me ambobra ya tu fu tie ja ezi pini bie usori anope bia ka woni pepe ne oni mani wo tie wo be ya na se kotiaga mama in the tell me say don't do akonoboni nti so I won't do girl say she no need so she won't do I no go feel the night so I no go feel refuse me say my sembe kumio Mr. Sammy.
I see. Now, would you want to do a collaboration with Kelvin Boy in the near future?
Hopefully, because Kelvin Boy is a good artist and I'm a good artist.
I see.
So probably we'll work things out.
All right. Thank you so much, Addi Pundit, for talking to me. I wish you well. Yeah.
Thank you too.
All the best. And let's come to the studio to continue with our discussion. You can also share your opinion on us on the topic here on Xylophone FM. Already, I've seen so many commentary. Some people are saying that the boy is depressed. Okay, Brasami, I'm Eric Achampon from Tabora. Eric Achampon, good morning to you, big man. I want to believe you are good. So let's share more commentaries on Twitter at Xylophone1021. Remember, the hashtag is still Showbiz Agenda. Same way you can go to Facebook and share your views with us. My first question to that I have, who is also an artist, is: does the guy understand what he's doing, the implications and all?
Okay. Your question, I'm meeting it with a quote,
which is it can be a great response.
Yes, they say that if you can't make your listeners prisoners until your verses finish, don't attempt this song.
If you can't make your listeners prisoners
until your verses finishes,
don't
attempt this song.
I see. Okay, I've understood it to a level. Now add more to it.
You see, there are two things it involves in this. Either the boy is looking for some favor from Stonebwoy, That is the first point. Because he's trying to reach out to Stonebwoy. Probably, he needs to create some attention and gets to Stonebwoy. Or beefing Kelvin Boy is going to give him some mileage, just like you've given him the mileage this morning here. But for me, as an artist and where I stand, I don't think it's good for him. Like you said, inheriting other people's enemies is never a good thing for you. People do have comebacks. A lot of people do have comebacks. And if you're not careful, you become a third person, because if Kelvin Boy and Stonebwoy, everything comes down and they come back, you are the unknown. Nobody knows you yet. Stonebwoy doesn't know you. Kelvin Boy doesn't know you. So what will be your fate after that? So you need to choose your battles carefully. For me, I have always said that as difficult as our industry looks and everything, don't ride on the controversy. Ride on good music. There's something about Sarkodie that mostly or usually we all tend to forget. Every time Sark trends, it is for the music. Also trendy bia, it is for the music, or maybe some award. It's for the music business. He does not trend on any control outside the music, and that must be all of us our focus. Some people, yes, the controversies work for them and everything, but the point is, it could do him fun. You understand? Where does it end? Focusing on good music is everything. You see, gospel musician OJ. One time I was on an interview rounds, and then he called me, and then he said, "Avgo, it will sadden my heart if I get to hear you switching your style to do noisy music, because probably you don't think people are giving you the attention that you need. But the time I'm here, Ubi Nyawaye, back in the day, nobody was minding me as if it wasn't good music. But look at me today. Today, when they mention my name, what comes into people's mind? The greatest songwriter and all those things. So focusing on good music is very, very, very good. It does not taint your brand. It always puts you in people's good books. So whenever your name pops up somewhere, somebody comes like, oh, this guy, oh, this guy, oh, that guy. I went to Peace FM just last week. I went there, met Halifax Dems and Father Dems and everything. And the praises they were heaping on me, myself, I just kept quiet, and I stood there. I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, for real? Like everybody was like, what they enter once in Bia? I'm not for you at them cry, and I'm like, yeah, at the end of the day, why would you go and fight somebody? Focus on what you are doing. Say you saw in the Beba, you'll be an Ebepoasm. Yes, Christo Crown Punichale, you'll be an Epenasm. So for me, I think that he must move away from all these hullabaloos. You understand? Because one, if you're an emerging artist and you want to start beef, you need to have fire verses. Like, it's not a joke, because nobody pays attention to your music. Like for me, before I'll pick my phone and download a song to listen, two things. Either I hear people trumpeting it so high on social media, then I go and find it myself, or I'm combing the internet and I bump into it and I listen and I'm enjoying it. Either than that, I wouldn't come and listen. And it is with every other musician. Yeah. Before they will come pay attention to your music, somebody must have recommended it or said some good things about it. But if it's about a song that is going out there to insult somebody, and the verses can't even imprison me as a listener, why would I listen? You understand? So just like I said, all my listeners are prisoners until my verses finished. Exactly. Until then.
Are you saying you did not like the boy's song?
For me, I think if it's a short, it's weak. I think the purpose of on which it was served, it was weak. Okay. Because Kelvin Boy is a very established artist. So if you are hurting him, you need to stab him to death. Yeah. if you take the knife to now they could prepare for Nenima, he won't be scared. It would, because he's seen the words. He's throwing shots at the dancehall god. He's throwing shots
one
at
God.
Yes, he's throwing shots at him. It tells you that he has a stand. He knows where he's standing. So if you want to go after him, you need to go get your knife ready. But if you come, it sounds weak to me. I'm not saying it's not a good song, but I'm saying the purpose now is very, 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 very weak. And from him being an underground artist, he must go more harder. This one, it won't impress anyone, but believe you me, it won't, because you obedient me can't and some papa. I can say, oh, the guy has content, but on which rhythm is it on? On which delivery point is it being delivered? You understand? So all those things must be factored. Immediately we hear the thing, somebody must go like, damn, Charlie guy, we are through some way. Kelvin Boy is wicked, it's crazy. That's how it starts moving. Then everybody starts paying attention. But if it becomes one of those, nobody listens, and then you make enemies for yourself as well. So for me, I would advise him to back off and start focus on the career that he wants to have in the future, and that's the best point for him.
Thank you so much. I wanted the performer, that is the artist, to start this discussion, and of course we know the opinion he shared with us. My good friend, beautiful, sexy Afi Seiram is here. Afi Seiram says, loving that letter to Kelvin Boy. In life, we need to appreciate and be grateful to people who give us opportunities. Learn to forgive and not show unnecessary emotions so you don't get misunderstood. I unfollowed Kelvin Boy when he left Beam Nation. Wow. I know our good friend Afi Seiramo. Whoa. Afi Bokodie. Okay, Mr. Na.
Boss.
Let me listen to you as well. And let me announce that you can also go to our Facebook page, share your opinion on the song and the responses from Addi Pundits, whether he's on the right path or on the wrong path. You can also do so on Twitter as well with the hashtag Showbiz Agenda. Let's do it together. Big man, take over.
Wait there. Mamin chia oje so
Minister Oje.
Dada afkwenya boni dindi.
Yeah.
Mamin chia no.
Yeah.
Mini papa. Anyway, so young man ana openyo.
Oh, a fine boy be. A fine boy pa mahoni photo be on your back cry. Yeah.
Or shocking me kakra. Ose obetunefo.
Na den akwara nto panifo.
Wan ka se obibieja o.
Sakwara to panifo ana.
But there's a quotation. I don't know if it's airworthy. I mean, say one of the most foolish things you can ever do is to inherit your father's enemies.
Are you saying America is foolish?
It's a quotation.
Well, I'm just applying the quotation.
It's a quotation.
Okay.
One of the most foolish things you can ever do is to inherit your father's enemies. Anyway, so Nadrin Papa or the yes, Addi, if it is to create, maybe pave the way for him to come into the limelight, I think he has misread the system, because I don't know. Nancy beef for system no more still.
A friend say Alobushia.
Chofini.
Yeah,
beefy to beefy.
They are sharing children.
I know.
I
the young man, if he has talent, I think he should rechannel it elsewhere.
Okay.
I mean, he should. I side with Hafko on a lot of things he said. Give us good content. You know, this may be a launch pad for him. Maybe he has other ways of diverting or sustaining himself in the industry. But if he intends to go along these lines, so when you BT say, "Brasa me mano publicity na," you know, any hard power, because I don't know who else will be discussing this thing, you know, for him to gain a certain mileage, and you know, so he should come again. He should come stronger, with better lyrical content. The boss, the man he's fighting for, he's seeking to get the attention from no crown pull. Or no ne arch rival, crown boom. What did I say? I'm talking about Stonebwoy and Shatawale. Okay, they have patched their ways. They have smoked the peace pipe. You know, so that should be a signal to him. Say, it used to be Mate Obi and Crophobia can say, oh, it comes with the genre. You know, beef comes with the genre. The dance hall fraternity, no, thrives on beef and controversies and all that. You know, but you know, and this guy, I think he has started on a bad footing. He should reconsider his ways if he has talent, like I said. But I'm really not too impressed with what I heard, production wise, lyrically. It's not strong. It's not strong for me. You know, I don't think he should come again. Well. Yeah? He should come again. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Na. Michael Na. He is a studio manager, and of course, he's the CEO as well. And again, he is your professional architect for all your drawings. You can contact him for some pieces. Apia says, "Boss, the fact is that thousands of people share in Addi Pundits' view, including myself. Kelvin Boy must be in his lane and stop throwing subliminal shots at Stonebwoy. If not for anything, he's held your hand before. It is a great song and advice, and I hope Kelvin Boy listens in good faith." Hey. Then I'm more bontina say muhu enema in your set of goggles, sir. I know.
Sammy,
that's why ready. I'm coming, my friend, but who's why ready now, my friend?
Bibin to why ready.
Okay,
you know, they are Addi Virgo, I know.
Addi Pundits.
Only the boy Addi.
Yeah, Addi Pundits.
Addi Virgo.
Yeah.
Addi Pundit is saying what everybody thinks or what most people think, but creatively, he didn't communicate it well. He didn't score. Yes, I'll use score. If I say he didn't communicate it well, he didn't score. It's ordinary. Yeah, I'm for see the guy is ungrateful and blah blah blah. But you want to take it a notch higher, put it into music for people to appreciate your talent. And for me, he didn't score at all. And I listened to the song first, and then I looked at Massive and I was doing mini wakabafi and lala mini wakabafi. It didn't sound like somebody who was on attack, even though you could hear the advice and all those things in it. It's not catchy and chill. You could easily skip this song at any point in time, unless you are told to pay attention to it or you are prompted to pay attention to it because the song has a certain purpose to serve. If not, you listen
like we did.
And specimen. For that reason, we'll pay attention and listen to it. But after that, is it a song that you would add to your playlist and jam to all the time? People who are seriously angry at Kelvin Boy would, out of force and out of spite, keep the song on their phones
and out of sympathy
and be listening to it, so that anytime they listen to it they feel good, because but if it's a creative piece that you want to score marks with to make people look at you as a very good artist who has a lot of content to offer, then I'm sorry he failed with this production. The other song, maybe he has other stuff we haven't listened to. Let's give him some let's cut him some slack.
Okay.
You know, yentie ninyum. The say be about mienu bi woma ebe
produce. Now would you have the time to go listen?
There are times some of these guys come out with the wrong choice or with the wrong material. Mm-hmm. You know, they could have about 10, but it's unable to pick the actual one that the public would like, based on their level of experience and what they think a good song is. If you are with your experience, you could tell us that this song will fly better than the APA. So I still would give him the benefit of the doubt. Say, as per talent it is possible he's very, very talented, but he's just come up with the wrong material.
Okay.
So let's give him some space, pay attention to him some more, and see if he has something better to offer. But for this one, dear, I'll eat watch on it. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Bryce Zimi, and I'll make Levanyo. Yes, Mr. Che, take over. Let me listen to you. Any advice to the advisor?
Okay, so I think I like the song. In what sense? It's not easy for people to create. So for me, I respect him for sitting down, picking up, going to the studio to create that piece. I mean, a lot of things goes into, creating music. So big shout out to him wherever he is for creating that piece. Now again, I like the fact that you're going back and forth with him with regards to the questions. What to say, Stonebwoy, then what to, and so to me, much information now. Now can we say, oh, they are all kind of do. Cause advice and not this and that about crana. The call like information. You guys say, wow. I dig my information in him. But this is like a general overview.
So it tells us he might not even know what exactly he's doing.
Ubi San say not really though. Or the not really though. Yeah. Into no babe de say anabe mo be advisor. Utie sack advice ya. Utum say niama wom just advice ma be advisor. Like work calculated. Now say niama wo kano.
No, be sure of content.
What fact. Into for me it is really it is shallow. And I feel the production to know na enkoye mame. Yes, but me I respect the fact that to me Enyan to Boise creative. He should channel the same energy in coming out with a lot of records. Now on family on abo. Next time we be sir here na family. On find say be able to me about good content, good production. Of family na ye fan two board no so na ye mo 99 version kofona omo streaming.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Kobiche. And I have told you I've been reading some of your commentaries as well on Twitter and on Facebook. But then you can also do so with the hashtag Showbiz Agenda on Twitter and again on Facebook. There is a post at all times. The topic will be put out there for you to also add your contributions to it. Let me go on lastly to Jibril from GH Kasa.
Sammy, he has done well by going by the title of the song, Ungrateful, Kelvin Boy. He has really showed or expressed his displeasant,
his anger,
or his feeling about Kelvin Boy and whatsoever that has come around him and Stonebwoy. But when you listen to advices and diss songs from all around the world, you feel punchy. The last time we were here and we would listen to proper disses, that was between Medical and then Strongman. When you play Medical, you realize in the studio everybody is in a mood that's ready to receive. Even what's the name, the camera guy, K-Boy. When we are playing Strongman song, you realize that he's so happy and vibing with the jabs that are coming on. Then when you are playing Medical's one, you see Sticker and the rest also, you understand. This is a diss song. These are advice advice going to two people, and it comes with punches that everybody one way or the other side with you. Now with his issues he has raised, Kelvin Boy being ungrateful, releasing a song with Manifest, and then that seemed to be a jab for Stonebwoy. My question is, at the end of the day, does Stonebwoy take it as a jab from Kelvin Boy? Because what I realized is after the song came out, we saw the person even where I think on that song it was Medical who released that Manifest that released that particular line. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we saw a picture with him, having
Manifest and
Stonebwoy. Yeah. So it definitely could mean that actually there was no harm there. So maybe he has retwisted the whole thing and has made it feel some way. You see, he's an artist, and you should have focus in whatever you want to do. From the interview or the discussion you had with him, basically he isn't prepared. He just needs favor, and I pray that favor comes his way. Amen.
Thank you so much, Jabril. Beautiful ending. I love it when Jabril ends it like this. Yeah, man like Jabril.